And welcome to this latest installment of the Franchise Hockey Manager 6 set series I've been doing, Brass Bonanza, looking at the 79-80 Hartford Whalers and moving forward from there. I'm Big Paulie coming to you. We're in the quarterfinal series right now, or whatever they called it back then in 1980. And this is the New York Islanders and the Hartford Whalers playing each other. Let me just recap where we are in this series, and we will go and do a game by game. Right now, as we pick this up, uh, me doing these games, the Islanders are a game away from eliminating the Hartford Whalers. It's 3 games to 2. It's a best of 7. Also going on in this round, Buffalo has knocked off Toronto 4 games to 1. Montreal is leading Philadelphia in its series 3-2. So we could have a new paradigm in history because the Flyers made the Stanley Cup in 1980, but here they are a game away from elimination. And the Blues knocked off the Boston Bruins 4-0, a 4-0 sweep in their series. Now let's take a look at the series that we will be looking at. It is May 1st, 1980, by the way, as I pick this up. And we'll take a look at the series so far, this quarterfinal series. As you'll recall, Hartford knocked out the Kings in 4 games, 3 games to 1. In the first round back then, it was best of 5. Then they went on and played. My Siri has gone off. I don't believe it. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Hartford lost the first game in overtime, 3-2. I don't know what it is I said that made Siri go off, but it did. Then lost the second game 4-0. The 3-2 game went overtime, and Bob Nystrom scored the winning goal for the Islanders. That sound familiar? If you're familiar with the 1980 Islanders and Bob Nystrom winning the Stanley Cup in a sudden death overtime goal. Then Hartford came back, won 2 games, 3-2 in overtime again, and then 6-2. The fifth game also went to overtime, and it was the Islanders winning that 4-3 on a goal by Wayne Merrick. And that's where we're at now. Not the Islanders, but the Whalers needing this game to force a game 7. So we will do the remaining games of this series. If the Whalers win game 6, we will do game 7 immediately thereafter. We'll set the lines and continue. And it's Chico Resch in goal for the Islanders and John Garrett for the Whalers. Potvin and Howe, the players to watch, or so says FHM 6. And we will drop the puck and get this started. And off we go. Hartford needs this to avoid elimination. And they have gotten off to a good start. Goal! Blaine Staunton, assist by Jordy Douglas and Mike Rogers. 54 seconds into the game, 1-0 Hartford. Rogers' real number was 17, but somebody else grabbed 17, so I changed him to a 71 because 71 was the year I was born. So that's why he wears 71 in this. So we have that one shot, one goal. For the longest time, that was the only shot of the game. It was the shot that gave Hartford the opening goal. So if they win, we have a game 7 in Long Island. And if the Islanders win, that's the series and that's the season for the Hartford Whalers. And there are the Islanders tying it up. Potvin, assist by Nystrom and Merrick at 5:52, and we are even at a game all. If Hartford is not in the Stanley Cup final, I'm kind of thinking that's my expectation, we will do the Stanley Cup final next week, the elimination games of the Stanley Cup final. And one team is 1 game away from winning the Stanley Cup. We will start doing all the games. And we're down to 4 teams right now, or we will soon be down to 4 teams. We're actually down to about 6. Hartford with the shot advantage right now, 9-4. But New York creeping in, 11-7. Of course, going on right now, or very close to right now, is the Boston-Tampa Bay game. I'm recording this a little before the first time anybody will be able to access this, so it's a little after 5 here on the East Coast. And a goal. That is Rick Lee, assist by Keon and Sims, 18-23 into the first period, and it's 2-1 Hartford. Hartford retakes the lead. This will be going up at 8 o'clock tonight, the 23rd of August. End of one period, it's 2-1 Hartford. Now we go to the second. And the Whalers have a shot edge, 14-8. Now they're looking for a third goal. They do not get it, at least not yet. Can the Islanders get it out of the zone? They can. They're in the neutral zone. Now a shot and a goal, and we're dead even. Potvin, assist by, that's Dennis Potvin. Assist by, or Denis Potvin, assist by Jean Potvin. And we're tied 2-2. I know I just probably butchered a bunch of hockey greats there, but hey, I'm from Florida and I'm doing hockey. We have the Tampa Bay Lightning here, but you know. Trottier gets called for tripping, a 2-minute minor, so Hartford gets the power play for 2. See if they can take advantage of it. We've had 3 overtime games in this series. Games 1, 3, and 5 all went a single overtime period. Of course, in real life, the Lightning are in the quarterfinal round this year, which actually is like a conference semifinal. Neufeld, a 2-minute minor for roughing, and now the Islanders are on a power play. And they have Boston in this round of 7. That is starting on August 23rd and will end probably by Labor Day. And it's going to be on national TV tonight. Just so weird how this year has gone. And the Islanders take the lead. Kallur, assist from Pearson. And it's 3-2 New York with 8:02 left. So that came at 11:58. New York wins, as I've been saying. They win the series. I'm watching the Indy 500 right now on August 23rd, and later on tonight they're going to have the Stanley Cup playoffs. Who would have thought at the start of the year we'd be seeing both of these events on August 23rd? And of course, we have a boarding penalty against Kallur, so Hartford on the power play looking to tie the game. And of course, the 2 days before Labor Day is going to be the Kentucky Derby, or that's the way it's scheduled now. Hartford pushes it up the ice, they have the power play, they're looking for that tying goal. Now the Islanders have it back. Back to Hartford. Next goal is going to be critical. And I think the computer knows it and is teasing me here. There's your goal. Staunton, assist by Roberts and Rogers. 18:01, second period, and we're tied. Islanders have now a 30-12 shot deficit, but they have tied the game at 3-3. Now, can the Islanders get a goal here before the end of the period? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Bossy. Pearson and Trottier on the assist, and despite trailing by 17 shots, they have a 4-3 lead. And we'll go to what could be the final period in Hartford's 1979-1980 season. They trail by 1. They need a win to stay alive in the series. So either next week we'll have the semifinals. Bossy has scored again, Bourne and Trottier. Either we'll have Hartford in the semis or we'll have the Stanley Cup final next week of 1980 as recreated by FHM 6. And now the Islanders with a 2-goal lead, so Hartford needs a goal and then they need another one. They're up 37-17 on shots. Midway through the third now. Still up 37-20 on shots. So this would be terrible if Hartford won it. Hartford were eliminated this way. And we have an injury to Rick Lee, calf soreness, so he will be out. And now it's starting to look like Hartford has played their last game of the year. 2 minutes to go. 1 minute to go. And the Islanders move on. They win 5-3. They win the series 4-2. Crowd at Springfield Civic Center giving them a standing ovation. They had a very good season, but the Islanders tough it out. It was the first time a team had won on the road in this series. It was Staunton who played the best for Hartford, but not enough. The Islanders advance, so next week we will do the Stanley Cup. And we have one series still going, and that is between Montreal and Philadelphia. Rick Lee is injured. Please check the Hartford Whalers lineup. Yes. Even though my season is over, I'm going to fix the lineup. There we go. See what happens with these games today. No, I don't want to play this game. This is Hartford and Philadelphia. And we won't sim it, sim it, not view it. And it was Philadelphia winning game 6 to stay alive. So, my season is over. And they want me to pick somebody for the Hall of Fame, but I don't know how to do that in here. Well, anyway. Okay, do we finally have the update? Yes, Montreal did in fact knock out Philadelphia. So the semis are going to be New York and St. Louis, the Islanders in St. Louis, Buffalo, and Montreal. So next week we'll come back and do the elimination games of the Stanley Cup final, and then we will move on to 1980-1981 season. This has been Big Paulie coming to you. We wish you well no matter where you are and wherever you may be. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye for now, everybody.